I'm just going to have a little warning here. I'm using my phone to film the TV because I couldn't get my capture card to work, or Callum's capture card to work. So it's kind of like this sort of thing, like it's wavy and funny. And I'm not sure if that would trigger anyone's epilepsy, so just fair warning. Hey guys, and welcome to the first video on Shannon Louise Gaming. So a lot of you may not know I am an avid gamer. This game in particular I have played partway through in the past, but Callum recently got a new Xbox and my save file got deleted. So I figured I'd start it again and bring you guys along with me for the journey. And I've also watched other people play it, so I know what it's about, but it's just such a relaxing game, and it's such a pretty game. Look how pretty that is. I'm really sorry that you are looking at a shot of my TV. I couldn't get Callum's capture card to work, so I gave up and have opted for this because he's currently at work. But I will be buying my own capture card, one that is so much easier to use. And then obviously things will change. But for now, let's get into Firewatch. You might get sick of my voice. Okay, so apparently it didn't. Oh well. It's alright, we'll just delete it and we'll start again. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I can see, I'm looking at my phone as it's recording and it's like shaking. I'm so sorry. How do I fix that? Oh, come on. Is there a way I can fix it? I turn the brightness up and down. Okay, I've tried to fix it. I can't fix it, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Once Callum is home, I'll get him to show me how to use the capture card. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, anyway. You see Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? / you're pretty. I think we're gonna go for this one. You're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter. 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Hello again. We are in an elevator. Or a lift as what us Brits call them. Oh, okay. Out to the truck. Get in the truck. Is the sound really? It sounds really low, isn't it? I didn't even realise there was sound for this bit. Okay. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle Julia is in love with. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. No, we're going to have to go for the beagle because Bucket. That was such a bad joke. I bet some of you didn't even get that. Bucket's a good dog. And a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. How could you not love a dog? 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I had some, a couple of little idiots. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? I'm gonna go for that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. That's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. Oh, it's probably for the best their parents are hitched. I can't read. So sorry about the quality. You say she's absolutely right. Getting out of the truck. I don't need to get my pack. Okay, fine. Is there not anything I can interact with around here? Thought there was. Apparently not. It's such a pretty game. Ah, run into darkness. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. You shouldn't do either of these. Okay, she should have called, but you shouldn't get mad or ignore her. You talk to her. If I was getting petty, then I'd ignore her. If I was going to be petty, I'd ignore them. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Go to work? What's that? I feel like I don't know what that is anymore. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. That one. Julia was right. You're very pretty. Whee! Spiky. I feel like some of these things just look really spiky, like you could like 2 forks. Like you could hurt yourself. Why couldn't I just like run and jump over that? Oh, that's so pretty. 1982. During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Beer, bab, beep, dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. No, you scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. Sorry about that, I got a phone call. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Oh, waylaid by work. Laywayed? Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree. She commutes back and forth. I want to say this one just because I haven't seen anyone that's taken this option yet. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she'd happily loaned them to him 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine. Try to forget it. No, you see someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. So the storyline doesn't actually change then. It just happens in Boulder instead of Connecticut. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class, her research is in shambles, she drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic believing her dad's at the door. You tell her family, they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. See, someone in my family actually had dementia towards the end of their life, and the person they were living with at the time actually tried to take care of them, but ultimately, because they were having to work to support themselves and the person with the dementia, they had to be moved into a home because it was better for all parties involved, especially for the patient, because they were getting enrichment, obviously, and they were seeing people every day. So as much as I want to say, if I was put in this position, I'd try and look after them myself. I know for a fact I put them into a home because I know it's better for them. Hey Fifi. Just because I've obviously seen it firsthand. So decided to move her into a care facility. It's a deer. Don't rub up against the tripod. No. Sorry about that. The cat decided to make the tripod take a tumble. Pen the button, yeah. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be closer to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. You're right, buddy. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. See, that's the thing, that's not really the case with dementia. Because even though, like I say, a person in my family had it, and they didn't remember me, but they remembered my mum. And you obviously don't know this, I am the spitting image of my mum. And so this person, when I walked into a room, didn't see me, they saw my mum, and I went along with it because I didn't want to confuse him any further, because he struggled every day because his wife had passed and he didn't remember her passing and all this other stuff, so he struggled, so I just kind of went along with it, which is hard. It's hard not being recognised. You take it. When I decided to play this game, I forgot how much this hit home. It's a fantastic game. I just forgot how much it hits home for me. Like I say, I haven't played it in ages. Okay. Okay. It's just such a nice. It's so well made. It's so nice and pretty. I say it's pretty coming off the back of watching people play The Evil Within. Because that's a game I've never been able to complete myself. So I just watch other people play it. Turn on the power. I'm guessing I'll press this big red button. Technically that is a green button.
Hello, Forks Tower.
Sorry.
Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mum, nobody back home can stand you. I'm gonna do this one.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds your gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me. I'm going now.
Just a second. Now it's my turn.
Okay. Good night. Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch! Day 1. So I think I'll play day 1 and then call it a video. Call it a video. Once it loads. Hopefully the next time I film I will have the capture card set up properly so it won't be this setup. Oh, typey.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
What happens if I don't call her, like? I don't want to pick that up. I want to pick up the panko. Why can't I stand up? How do I stand up? I want to pick up the photo. Why can't I pick up the photo? Fine. Just answer the bloody radio.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two.
That clock's
But now
wrong.
that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job.
The
There's
clock
a
on
thing in the middle
the
of your
screen
room
is
with a
wrong.
round map on it. Do you see it?
That's wrong.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
Smiley
What is it?
face.
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
That's the west. Yeah, west.
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa.
I was trying to. You interrupted me.
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight.
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
convenient.
That's one word for it.
Good. Okay. She's trying to figure out how to put the... What's that? Oh, it's fine. Right, up. Put the compass on. I'm pressing too many buttons. Where am I going for the fire? I swear it was supposed to be marked. So, I gotta head that way. I can't see the fireworks. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. I think. We've got the west facing window. I'm guessing I'm heading in the right way. Oh, I'm on a rock. How do I do that? Up and over, up and... Oh. I always do this. Whenever I play Xbox, I always get my buttons mixed up because I'm so used to playing on a Switch. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, why not? Just run into a bush.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
I think it just drops it. I keep pressing the wrong button. I forget all my buttons. What do I do? What? Where did the letter go? Oh. How did it end up in that bush? How did it end up in the bush? Right, press Y to read it, right. Run! Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but let's get something when I'm back. I'm gonna poo. That sounded weird. I can't avoid swearing with this game because they swear.
people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
I wasn't planning on it.
Can I do this? Yeah.
No!
Yeah, I thought it snapped. For a second I was like, oh, is it not going to snap this time?
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Why does he move so slowly?
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah, makes for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to him?
Dunno, just stopped coming out.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not the maid. Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
Whole
The
big
idiots
thing.
down at the lake?
Yeah, them. I just found where they're hanging out. What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like a cold Musqua Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litter bugs, though, that's for sure.
I think I'm going to have to find a way to cut out the swearing.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Oh, but where's the fun in that?
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
That doesn't look out. Okay, this is out.
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Bloody thing away. I'm just gonna keep picking up the beer cans. Oh, I should have reported that. I forgot. I got ahead of myself again. I keep getting ahead of myself. Right. Sweet. What's up there?
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like two people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
There are panties.
There are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's oh,
Yes?
there are two naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know,
Two?
yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Nothing! You can't see me!
Let's go to the other side of the lake. Later, Skeezer. We're gonna tell everyone there's a perv out here.
Oh, but I didn't get to tell him off. I was too busy listening to Delilah. I was going to say, I hope they drown, but that's a bit harsh.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
Yeah, I have a Switch, so I'm not used to the buttons being the wrong way around. Oh, see? I did it again. What I keep thinking is A is B, and it's messing me up. Is it weird that I was disappointed that I couldn't tell those two off?
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know I can get a little pushy, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
And you thought it was a good idea to get into your love life, I guess you'd call it?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Oh, I thought I might be in a cave.
Bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
What's fun in that?
Yeah, I'm not sure I got a lot of choice in getting struck down.
Especially not with your electric personality.
That was a bad joke.
Ugh.
I see my joke did not spark your sense of humor.
Ugh.
What, you're not enjoying our current conversation?
Oh, I'm just gonna let her have that one.
Oh, come on. I wanted to reply! Oh my god. Okay, the struggles of not playing Xbox. Wrong way. I barely play Xbox, can you tell? I don't know. What's this thing? Oh, it's a flashlight. I'll take that. That don't work. Ah! Oh, it's a leaf. Okay, bye-bye.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So
I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hello?
That wasn't much of an echo.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I just find that ironic. I'm not sure if any of you have seen the end of this. Hello. Thanks for blinding me.
There's some guy out here.
Some guy? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I wonder how this game would have gone if like you didn't go in the cave. Splat.
Damn it.
Because I mean, this game's been out for years, so most of you have probably. That's loud. Heard of it by now. Heard of it by now and seen playthroughs and stuff of it. So I just wonder how this game would have gone if you never went in the cave. Why can't I throw the ball? That was wimpy. I can throw further than that. Let's go. Oh yeah, okay. I know something was supposed to.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me.
Buchan. No, it's outside bed.
Someone broke in.
They what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
I'm gonna have to fix the window.
Tomorrow, Henry. You won't be cold.
The place is trashed.
How do I shut this?
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
I don't know. Who's out here?
I mean, I don't know either. I've never had a lookout be a target for violence.
Great.
I can't believe someone would do this. I mean,
True.
I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about who knows what out there. Okay, in the morning I'm going to call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Aw, I was searching. It cut me off again. Right. I think I'm going to call it quits for today. So that's it. That's the first episode of Firewatch. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!